Well, hey there, pedal people. It's ThePedalGuy here. How you doing? Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create your first set list in the HeadRush Gigboard. But before we get started, please take a second and click on that subscribe button down there so you can stay up to date with all of our videos. Well, the set list is a great workflow feature of the HeadRush Gigboard, and you can find this on both the Gigboard and the flagship HeadRush. And essentially what it is a means to compile your favorite rigs from the HeadRush into a single and easily accessible list. So just like when you're playing live and you've got your set list scribbled down on a piece of paper and it's taped to the floor or it's taped to the back of your amp or something so you can see what you're doing, it's the same idea here. And it just makes the whole process of taking something like the Gigboard out live much easier. So let's just go ahead and get started. It's really not that hard of a process. And it just requires simply some knowledge of your rigs, which one are your favorite ones, and then how to do it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we've zoomed in here to the screen so we can see what we're doing in a close-up fashion. Let's move to the upper left corner, and this is where we access the set lists. There's the set list icon right there. Go ahead and press on it. And here are all of the set lists that are already available to you. As you can see, the HeadRush team has already created a whole bunch here for easy access. And if you want, just simply select the rig that you want or the set list you want, and there you go. Okay, so here are all the different, those are all the different rigs that are assigned to that particular set list. Another thing to note is, once you're in the set list, look at that upper left corner again, that icon. It went from white to red now. That just tells you that you are in a set list. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's just go back in here. And if we select all rigs, now we're back to square one. We still have that previously selected rig, but in the upper left corner now you can see that it is in fact white. So that just, just to start from square one again here, okay? So to create a set list, let's go ahead and press that set list button again. And then in the upper right corner, let's press New. And this is where we do it. Now, here's the thing. We don't have to go into a huge dragged out clinic or video tutorial on how to do this, because really it's up to you. You find the rigs that you like. Or if you can't find a rig you like that for the set list, create your own rig. We already did a couple of videos on how to do that. And so really the flexibility and the combinations and possibilities are quite endless, frankly. So we're just going to do something very, very simple here. To the right here is the empty space where we're going to fill it up with different rigs. So we're just going to select a few here. All right, so I'm going to go down and let's bring that Pink Floyd one in because that's a really great one. Let's bring Black Dog, or it's called Black Lab. We have the 3 Queen set lists there, the rigs there, I'm sorry. And if you want to remove a rig from the sets, just simply select it, and there you go. Very simple. So just select a couple more, and alright, and there we go. So if we want to save it, just go to the upper right corner again, hit save, and save new set list, and we'll just call it my set list. Okay, now from this point we'll just go ahead and press save. And there it is. Okay, so if I go back out, I can now see that my set list is available to me right there. So if I start scrolling through that particular set list, there are all of the rigs that I selected for the set list. So it couldn't be any easier than that, right? So I know the question then is, okay, well let's say I don't like the set list, or let's say I want to edit the set list. Okay, very simple. Go back to the set lists, and now you see those 3 dots right next to my set list. Go ahead and press it. You can edit it. It also tells you that there are 8 rigs within the set list. So you can edit those if you want. Like let's take out those Queen rigs and let's put in a couple of other ones. Let's put in whatever these are. Yeah, definitely want to get tied to the post. I love that rig. That's a great one. And let's go ahead and let's save it again. So we'll just simply save it as my set list, but you can create a new set list if you want to. But I'll just select save. Okay, and there we go. So now we go back out, and now I've got 12 rigs in there. Another thing too is, let's say I just want to erase the set list. Okay, just go to the three dots again there to the left of the name, and you can see there's a little trash can icon right there, just like on your Apple or your PC. It's the same thing. Just dump it in the trash, and there you go. You're now back to square one. All right, so that is in essence how you create a set list inside of the HeadRush, and that's applicable to both the HeadRush and the HeadRush Gigboard. So either way, it's going to be the same process. But let's go ahead and zoom back out, and let me show you how to access that with the foot switches. Alright, so we've now zoomed back out. We're looking at the entire HeadRush Gigboard now, so let's enjoy the fruit of our labors. And let's go ahead and press and hold the number 1 foot switch, which goes into view mode, where we can select one of 4 different ways to view our information here. We have stomp, rig, hybrid, and setlist. Obviously, we're going to use the setlist, so let's go ahead and press that. Okay, and as you can see, my setlist is available there, but if I use the previous next buttons, I can go through all of the different set lists that are already available to me there. So it's almost like completely hands-free. Now, once you've selected which one you want, just go ahead and press the number 2 button, and that will select that set list, and away we go. So we can select the different rigs that we have in our set list. So we can go up to all the way to the top if we want to. Again, it's not about the playing, it's about the workflow here. So in any case, that is how the set lists work inside of the HeadRush Gigboard, and that's how easy it is to create one. We did that in like what, 5 minutes? So once you find the rigs that you love, compiling them into a set list is just easy. It's like butter. All right. So for more information on this feature and for more information on the HeadRush and the other pedals that we carry, please visit us at ThePedalGuy.com. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks and have a great day.